All right, we are live. Packers live. Justin Fox, Dave. I don't know. This is day 5 or 6 with us together again. Welcome, Cam Tabaret
Thank you.
from Bootleggers. And where are you today? You are in.
I am in beautiful Los Angeles at Loftenberg Distillery, where the magic happens and where the next generation of beautiful bootleggers canned cocktails are going to be produced and packaged. As you can see, let me just give it a little quick intro of these beautiful cans. As you can see, this is the next generation of the cans. They're gorgeous. As you can see, printed cans. They're absolutely beautiful. The colors are just popping without even be there. They will be filled here next Wednesday. You have all let me actually see if I can rotate my camera. I don't know if that's possible, but yeah, I'm not
Give
sure if
like a wider view, sort of.
Yeah, I was gonna return anyways, but I can show you the little bit of a sneak peek of the facility. As you can see, that's where the fermentation happens. These are fermentation tanks. That's the distill. That's a still. Distillation is the process that changes the kind of the mix of alcohol and other ingredients that are left after fermentation into pure alcohol to like 50, 60, 70%. That's what you drink as a spirit, right? So it vaporizes. The vapor of alcohol has a lower condensation temperature. So it gets condensed through these plates inside that are cold, and it turns back into liquid, but this time it's purified. So it gets, for example, 50, 60% alcohol in it. This facility is, they're very good friends of ours, and a beautiful place in south of LA. And you get, they have a lot of art and a lot of nice open spaces here. They do a lot of events. We've done a lot of events here. We've done 3 events ourselves here in partnership with the distillery. And look at this. This, my friends, is the mezcal that's going to be used in our cans next week. The vodka that is used is made by Loftenberg in that same exact still that I showed you. And the tequila is on its way, should be here tomorrow or before end of the week. And of course, the 3 beautiful cans, the next generation of bootleggers, as you can see, espresso martini. This is Dance of Shadows with mezcal and grapefruit. And this one is Phoenix Feather with tequila and passion
Let's
fruit.
see the picture. Let's see the artwork on them. Bring it right up to the camera.
Yes,
Let's
of
see
course.
there you go.
This is the
Okay,
Dance
cool.
of Shadows. Look at this beautiful can, right? And this is the espresso martini.
Okay. So this isn't the still that you get in the dirty South there. No, these are legit stills.
This is real proper, facility, state of the art. In fact, fun fact, this combined still is a custom made design made by a Canadian company. So that's where the connection is.
Cool. Okay, so are they from BC or how did you?
Actually, from British Columbia. Yes, they made it. I heard that from the guys at the distillery. I didn't know them earlier.
You didn't? Oh, okay. Perfect. So for those that are just joining in, watching for the first time, Backers obviously is an equity sort of startup crowdfunding portal, and Bootleggers, or the Volatile Project, is currently raising capital, raising cash, selling equity in their business to investors, to the public on the portal. So Cam, why don't you tell us a little bit about what's going on upcoming? Obviously, the event on Friday is going to be exciting.
Absolutely. So, as you know, I started the Volatile Project 5 years ago. We've talked about this in the last few episodes as well. I used to be an engineer. Had my entrepreneurial journey started 5 years ago with a project and a mission to bring art into hospitality and entertainment scenes and combine them to create more of an emotional experience for the audience. With a sensory experience, you can get audience to feel something, to really get engaged. And once they get engaged and feel something, then, they're open to the sale. They're open to what you're offering them. And if that offering allows them to, have more of an elevated experience, they're definitely going to go for it. So with that, we started this business 5 years ago, and over the course of last 5 years, with many changes and a pandemic in between, we landed on the concept of sharing this concept with people all around the world. And what better than having a retail product in form of a beautiful art-inspired canned cocktail, craft canned cocktail, that could be basically made and shipped and sold all around the world. So we can share our passion for art, entertainment, and fine cocktails with everyone everywhere. Now, to get to this point, of course, many steps were taken. Where we are right now, this is the first combined production between our markets in California and British Columbia. It's made here, but it's going to be sold in British Columbia and in California. And very soon, with the next round of production that is targeted for February of next year, we're growing the production even further by a factor of 3, and we're expanding on markets to hopefully 5 markets across US and Canada. And by the end of next year, we're trying to produce and sell over 100,000 units of our product in at least 10 markets in Canada and US. Now, that brings us to where we are, which we are doing a crowdfunding round. As Justin mentioned, we are selling equity, ownership of the company for cash and investment to allow us to expand, to make more of these beautiful products and spend more money on the sales and be able to capture more market share between US and Canada. So that's the reason. And on that note, just a reminder that the campaign closes strictly this Saturday, October 14th. So if there is any interest, make sure the last few days are critical. Make sure you reach out to us or check out the portal and the offering on the portal. Everything is very clear. The business proposal, everything is there. But again, my information is all around, and you can find us at bootleggerscocktail.com. Reach out to us. And if you are in Vancouver, there is an event, one of our exclusive original events at the most sophisticated private membership club in Vancouver, the Vancouver Club. And you don't have to be a member to get to this event. You can buy ticket. And in fact, we said that if you invest $1,000 into the crowdfunding campaign before the event, we give you 2 tickets, and it's going to be sold out by tomorrow night. So 2 tickets to the event, besides your equity, of course. And if you invest $2,500, which is the maximum amount per individual for crowdfunding, then you also get 24 cans of the new product in 2 weeks before it's released to the market.
Cool. So there, I mean, good deal. Obviously, check it out if it's appropriate for you. Obviously, all the details are on the offering document and the other details on the portal. So, there's opportunity to invest right in a growing business in arguably a growing industry. We've touched on a little bit. Let's just very quickly. We've touched on this a couple of days. You mentioned 100,000 production, things of that nature. Tell us a little bit about the industry. I mean, people that are watching, people that are thinking, okay, so I'm investing. I've had some people come to me even say, okay, it's somewhat of a saturated market in the, you've got the seltzers and the different sort of that space, or you've got, other alcoholic beverages. What is the market for a premium craft cocktail in sort of that you are entering into? What might be examples, if there are any, that of companies that are in that space, and where do you see sort of the trajectory, in a dollars and cents or volume perspective for Bootleggers?
Absolutely.
People are asking me. I've had this question multiple times now. So those that are watching, this is the answers. I can't necessarily answer them myself, but this is from arguably the horse's mouth, as they say, right? So, Cam, what are your thoughts there?
Okay, so we are in the market of RTDs in general. RTDs are ready-to-drink beverages in the alcohol sector. Again, you can check all the annual reports that come out of the analytics companies in the world about the economy and the business and the volume and the market share. RTDs are the fastest growing alcohol sector, and also they are predicted to be the fastest growing over the next 3 years. So we're just in the beginning. We're not even peaked yet. But what people normally make a mistake of, they consider vodka soda, tequila soda, all those seltzers as cocktail. Yes, some of course, a marketing trick, right? So a lot of people would write cocktail on the can of a seltzer. And I don't want to name any names, but we all know all those brands, especially in California and BC. But they're not cocktails. What we produce is a craft cocktail. It's the first of its kind. So First of all, to answer the concern of saturated market, again, alcohol is not saturated. Alcohol is the forbidden fruit. All drugs are getting decriminalized day and night, like every day. But alcohol, it's get more and more regulated. And the regulation is a blessing in disguise because it keeps the market not saturated. In fact, the barrier to enter the market is high. But then if you make it in the end, there is a massive, opportunity for sales and growth if you make it through, and the reward is huge at the end. And with that in mind, as you know, we are not a self-serve beverage, despite the fact that RTDs, despite the fact that people think it's saturated, RTDs are fastest growing in the market, and it's going to be for the next 3 years. And in the RTD market, a craft cocktail, a real cocktail that is made from real ingredients with original recipes, and is basically the same cocktail that you drink at a cocktail bar, does not even exist. This is the newest niche of the fastest growing alcohol market. So we're actually the pioneers of something that doesn't even exist and is hot in the market. Everybody wants craft cocktails. I'll give you some examples. If you go to a house party right now, to your friends, family, whatever, right? Back in time, people go, they bring a bottle of tequila, maybe a bottle of vodka and beer, and sometimes bottle of wine. If you go to a party and there are 20 different groups walking in, every group, I bet, mark my words, notice next time, every group comes with a box or a pack of cans that are not beer. And there's seltzers, vodka soda, tequila soda, different things. And once we introduce this to the market at a higher volume that people know this exists, the option is a obvious yes for most people. And it's the obvious choice compared to all the seltzers in the market. So again, is not saturated, is the fastest growing sector in the market, RTDs, and craft cocktail RTDs are even newer. They don't even exist. This is the first of its kind. So your investment is going to go through building the first of the category, right? You remember when Red Bull came to the energy drinks, Red Bull was the first one. When Coca-Cola came into the whole, like the sugary pop drinks, it was the first one. Of course, Pepsi came, all other people came, but the first one is always the best one. That's the biggest one. We are the first, and nobody has our trade secret. So if you join in right now, you're going to take advantage of it in the next 20, 30 years, and you're going to be the one who invested at a time, and your money over the 5-year, 10-year, 15-year is going to grow astronomically eventually. And that's the plan. And that's what we try to do.
Perfect. You kind of cut out there, but yeah, no, that's amazing. So definitely the ready to drink marketplace
Justin,
growing.
I can't hear you. Sorry, I apologize. I don't know why, but I lost the sound.
Technical difficulties.
One second. Can hear you. Maybe try again.
We can hear you.
I can't see it. Let me disconnect and connect very quickly, maybe, and see if that fixes the issue.
Perfect. So anyways, those that are still watching live, obviously that is Cam from Bootleggers, ready to drink marketplace, as he said. Check out the investment, obviously, if it's appropriate for you. All the details are there. Let's get Cam back in here. Can you hear me now?
Yes, you could hear me, right, when I was talking?
Yeah, we could hear you. Yeah,
that's fine.
So we're back, and I was just kind of giving them a little synopsis of what you said. So obviously, ready to drink market, as you said, the RTD space is massive and it's growing, and you're creating essentially a new avenue there for premium sort of craft cocktail.
Is a subcategory, is a new niche subcategory, and it's going to be, once people find out how to do it eventually, slowly, similar again. Coke did it first, then Pepsi did second. It's a little different in taste, but it's similar. Once people figure out how to do it, it's going to be the biggest one, because nobody wants to drink a shitty vodka soda, a shitty tequila soda. It's just carbonation, alcohol, and of course, people want low calorie. Guess what? Next year, in their first production, low calorie is going to be there. So the same cocktail with very low sugar. So you don't even have an excuse to go for vodka soda eventually. And that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, no, I mean, I can speak out of firsthand experience. They taste great, go down smooth, and it's very enjoyable experience. So those who are excited about it obviously are on board. Those that haven't yet, the opportunity is on the portal. The opportunity to come out to the event, as you said, if they do invest, they get 2 tickets to the event this Friday, $1,000, and $2,500 gets them 2 tickets and one of the first cases off the production line to the Bootleggers premium craft cocktails. So which ones are coming off? Are those the three that are coming off hot off the press when
those would be the
predictions
three.
come?
Correct.
Okay,
This would
so
be the three. Yeah.
and I guess that's the question I have, and maybe this is so. Will you have changing flavors at every given point, or will you keep sort of the main sort of brands or
Of
the
course,
main
we follow
flavors?
the data. We follow the
Okay.
data and market and the trends and which ones. So we keep the most popular ones, of course. And if we make any changes, we might bring one of the old ones back. We might add low calorie. So it would be more like that. So we're not going to introduce every time two, three new different flavors. So what you see there is the two of them are the same as the four that we had before, except
Right.
that one of them is with mezcal now. The other one is tequila. It's just a bigger can. Espresso martini is new. We're going to bring Skull Society, again, spoiler alert, in the next one, plus a low calorie. And that's how we grow. We're not going to go crazy and do 20 different things. From the business perspective, if you are in business, you know that you have to focus mostly on what you do to begin with. Make sure that use the data and real life analytics to improve it. And once you're settled, then you can go for the other ventures in parallel, right? Then we're going to introduce the non-alcoholic. Then we're going to introduce maybe, THC or CBD infused version. Then maybe we can do adaptogen drinks. There's so many different things and avenues with our trade secret that is accessible and is not just alcohol.
Perfect. Yeah, that's interesting. The whole THC CBD market space as well. Obviously, another market that's blowing up. So we'll sign off here. Where can they find? Obviously, Friday, Vancouver Club. Tickets likely to be sold out. They can get them on your site.
Yes.
Check out the investment opportunity on the Backers Funding portal. All the details are there. You can invest as little as 100 and up to 2,500. Portal.backers.ca. Check it out. There's others on there as well. Backers is also raising on there. So there's a number of other investment opportunities. Bootleggers, though, be sure to check them out. Where can they find Bootleggers in store today? I know there's still some locations that have them in store, right? Where you said there's a few private
list, there are 14
retailers?
private liquor stores and retailers that you can see the list on the tab called Where to Find in our website at bootleggerscocktail.com. Every information you would need, including the event tickets, including the link to the crowdfunding portal campaign, and where to find and purchase Bootleggers cocktails and order them, all on the website at bootleggerscocktail.com.
Perfect. And Friday at the Vancouver Club, we'll be there. Maybe we can go live from there. Should we bring the equipment, or maybe do a quick live TikTok or something like that?
Maybe we can do a quick live. Yes, absolutely. I think that's possible as well. We could do it around 9 p.m. or something. I will be busy with a lot of things. I'm playing as a DJ a little bit as well. There's a lot of guests that I need to take care of. And of course, there is the crowdfunding campaign live there at the last time that people can reach out and learn about it. And finally, last but not least, we're going to have art auctions. And I'm the one who's running the auction, so I'm very excited.
You're going to be busy then. You're going to be busy.
Yes.
You know what? I'll reach out to everyone, give everyone an update that's not there. Obviously, people in Ontario and Alberta that can also invest.
Absolutely. Yeah, you can do a live and you could be there and run it, and I can just jump in and say a few words if needed. Yes.
You'll be the man of the hour, so I won't. Yeah,
I'll be the man of the hour.
Take a few minutes of your time, but Cam, appreciate it. Everyone else, check it out. Check out bootleggerscocktail.com. Check out portal.backers.ca. If it's something you think would be interesting, invest. And we will end the stream in 3, 2, 1. All right.